where we are currently one game up to Quincy Crew. Business Associates now just one game away from elimination. We are down in the lower bracket. The losing team will be going home, will be taking third place, while the winning team goes on to face Thunder Predator in those best of 5 grand finals. Theben, what is going on with Business Associates?
I mean, they got to draft better than this. They had some strategy where they just want to build on their team fight and be able to out team fight Quincy Crew, but all Quincy Crew did was just farm lanes, get more items, smoke up in right timings, engage, jam their net worth down Quincy BA's face, and then that was it. The game ended in 25 minutes with Quincy Crew having like a 20k goal lead or something. It was ridiculous. So on the side of BA, you know what I want to see? I want to see them pick Mirana themselves. I want to give Snaking this active hero, active range hero that can punish Yawar's hero and be able to roll Mirana and such, because he plays an amazing Mirana, right? And this Mirana has felt like very high impact, especially in this NA series. Okay, they banned it out instead. Okay.
Thank God. Yeah, the
it's 14-0
Mirana. The blood path is gone.
Yeah, exactly. They got first pick on Quincy Crew. I guess they felt like, okay, maybe this game we cannot take it. But hopefully, if there's a third game, I do want to see Mirana on the side of BA. I want them to pick this early game fighting tempo lineup where they can match up against Quincy, because Quincy is just going to run away with the game if you just try to play late game on BA.
Yeah, they really are. I think you need to look at your lanes here, especially Business Associates, work out how you can get yourself some wins, pick some comfort heroes and make it happen here in game number 2. And some heroes, they could go for, the Doom and the Viper have been banned, so it's kind of your ace in the holes. I want to see them on the Sven again. I feel like they played that hero well. I think it fits them very well. Something like Sven on the Magnus, which they proved they're not afraid of picking, even though it didn't go too well for them last time. But I still think it's a good hero, and a lot of Magnus being played in both games right now.
Strong early game support picked up here by Quincy, SVG, Enchantress. That means they're gonna have a very there's not gonna be a lot of counters to this Ench. Right, Mirana's gone, so they feel comfortable picking it and having high impact in the safe lane. Yawar's going to get free farm, pretty much. I think almost all Ench lanes have free farm on their carry. It's just Ench not so strong in the mid-late game. That's the one downfall. So
that's a trade-off.
Okay. I do like the Sven. I do like the Magnus, like you said. It's like very cheesy. Not cheesy, but they're very unique heroes when it comes to what they do in Dota. And I think that's something BA would need. I completely agree with that. If they can pick a super active lineup on the 4 heroes and then pick Magnus, kind of like an off-lane, tanky dude who will also get a lot of farm because of what he does, then that could match up well against Quincy. But they go with Earthshaker. Okay.
Alrighty, fair enough. Going for the Shaker as their first pickup here for Business Associates. It's a hero they've liked for a long time. Not necessarily first pick material, but I think a lot of people are experimenting with the draft right now. Meanwhile, Quincy take an early Void Spirit. Is this a hero they can play away from mid, or is this just exclusively a Quinn hero?
They can play away from mid, but I think they're going to make it a Quinn hero, regardless. Quinn doesn't care what he's laning up against when he's Void Spirit. He's going to have high impact because he's going to be able to, do well in lane. Void Spirit doesn't actually lose a lot of matchups. He's going to get a bottle. He's going to roam and kill the side lanes for his allies, and that's going to snowball them, thus snowballing the entire team. So he's going to be happy with that. And Batrider pick from BA. This time around, it might still be a mid Batrider or an off-lane Batrider with the Earthshaker. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to put Bat in the offlane, because Shaker Bat is a really strong combo and it can lane well against Enchantress too.
Yeah, and just a little bit of extra information. This Void Spirit has been the most picked hero by Quincy Crew in the last 3 months, boasting a 81.25% win rate over 16 matches.
Crazy.
On
Absolutely
this hero.
Insane.
Yeah, I mean, all their win rates are pretty damn high just because they've been winning so much recently on the side of Quincy Crew. They have been looking good.
Dude, finally, Legion Commander getting banned out. Quincy not getting the Legion Commander. This is his best hero, I feel like, in this entire tournament. He's been absolutely destructive on it. It's just so scary when he's playing this, so I'm glad they got rid of it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I do not think you want to give that one up.
Yeah.
So then we have the the Death Prophet. Definitely the binary opposite of Nature's Prophet. Death Prophet, Queen of Pain, and Ember Spirit banned out from Quincy Crew. Meanwhile, Business Associates, they are going to get rid of the Legion Commander and the Faceless Void. One more ban for the side of Business Associates for now. I don't really keep banning out this, but I guess it's a good pick versus the Batrider. That seems to be the idea here for Business Associates. Don't want to play ban to Void.
Void can just free farm in the safe lane, and then if you get too many charges, Batrider pops his Firefly. Boom! Here comes the time dilation, and the Firefly stacks will just wear off, and you're going to be completely fine. Yeah. They also banned the Slark. Okay.
Yeah, what do you think? Very carry focused band, man.
Do you like the playstyle of Quincy, or do you like a playstyle where it's more calm? You know, you're more farming on your carry, and you can just like get your items and then end the game, kind of thing. Quincy is like very active, right? Win lanes, take that advantage to the mid game, and just like make your opponent GG out.
Yeah, I mean, it always feels good to be playing that kind of game, but, you know, I like a team which can play anything. I like a team which can play at that ridiculously high pace or slow it down and play at a slow pace as well. You know, have a lot of different facets. Yeah, for sure, but it's like my favorite Dota to watch is probably OG Dota, where it's kind of just go, go, go and never give up, that kind of thing. That's kind of, I mean, I guess Quincy Crew is sort of reminiscent of that, but they don't really have the same gusto.
Dude, they're almost the same. Not almost the same, as in like they're even, right? Like I would put OG way stronger than Quincy is in that sense, but I think Quincy are very similar playstyle.
They have a similar idea of playing Dota. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. And someday maybe Quincy can be just as good if they keep on, you know, going down that path. But right now, OG is just absolutely insane in how they play. They're just the madmen of Dota 2. It's just so fun to watch. Is there a team that you would consider more fun to watch as a spectator than OG?
No, 100% no.
There's not.
It's very hard to put a team above OG. I mean, OG when they're in their in TI exclusively is for sure the only the number one spot in highest entertainment. But I mean, what do you think about Quincy Crew when it comes to an international stage, though? Do you think these guys are going to be able to perform when we come back to everybody playing against each other?
Well, that won't be till what, 2021, right? There's no LANs for the remainder of the year, at least.
Well, no, not for a very long time, but
yeah, I think they can. I think Quincy Crew are ready. Most of these guys have played on LANs. They have the experience, right? I just hope they maintain that, how do you call it, gusto or whatever call it, like just be able to just run in and have all the you know, empowerment that they're able to do it. Because when you go to the LAN, you start getting scared. Not really scared, but you're playing more cautious, right? Yeah. Scared is the wrong word. You're just a lot more cautious. And Quincy Crew, they pick the way they do, and then they start playing cautiously, is GG for them. They're just going to let their opponent farm, and then you're not going to be able to maintain the momentum that you're looking to play at. And I think that's one of the reasons why Quincy Crew didn't find so much success on international LANs as of recent times. Mm-hmm. But if they can do that like OG does, like OG, when they're on LAN, they don't care it's LAN. They literally play the same exact way, online or on LAN. Yeah, and that's what they were able to destroy TI, because they're like the one team who doesn't feel like they have anything to lose when they play.
Yeah, maybe play better on LAN than online, to be honest with you. Alrighty, we got a few more picks coming up as we have Quincy Crew sitting with the Sand King and the Silencer, going straight back in for their Silencer actually on SVG, it looks like. Meanwhile, Business Associates, they pick up the Kunkka and they grab the Bane as well. And now an anti-mage ban comes out from Quincy Crew, so it looks like both teams currently missing their carry hero. I wonder what way they're going to take this. Actually, it's probably SVG, Enchantress, and MSS Silencer this time around, right?
It could be. They might just give SVG the Silencer anyway, and let MSS play the Enchantress or something. It could go both ways. Like you said, it's both definitely a possibility. The Kunkka pick a good team fighter, and now this Kunkka and Batrider are kind of flex, but I do believe the Batrider will be in the safe lane. And the reason why I do believe MSS is going to play the Ench is because they're going to want to put the Silencer in the safe lane against the Batrider, and then put the Enchantress in the off lane. So it's not paired up against the Bat in this situation. And Bane will not have an easy time dealing with an Ench either, because the creep is going to run at the Bane. He can't really trade with the creep. And I think the reason for the Bane pick was to try and have a solid lane, but then now you have to play against an Enchantress. That's a really terrible matchup for the Bane here.
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? We'll see how that one goes down, but I have a feeling we will see the Bane having a bit of problems. So, most of the carries in the game have been banned out by this point. We have the Slot, the Void, the Gyro, the Lifesteal, the Juggernaut, the AM, all banned out. So, yeah, I mean, not a hell of a lot of choices left. Let's see, we got Terrorblade, Naga, Illusion Hero still there.
I want BA to get Sven this game. And for Quincy crew, if they go for PL, they're going to play too hard into the Sven, I think. Either Sven or Magnus. So Quincy can't actually pick PL. Naga could be okay against Sven. But I think they 100% can go for the PL. That's why they didn't ban it, right? That's why they banned Lifestealer and Juggernaut. They go to Spectre. Oh, this has to be a Sven pick, right? Because they're confident that Sven can beat the Spectre because they've done it already on the side of BA.
They are. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm expecting from Business Associates. We'll see what they do decide to go in for. I mean, both the Sven and a lot of other strength heroes like building the Echo Saber as well, which you can then turn into a Silver Edge, which is very nice versus Spectre as well. A lot of good points here to be raised.
Yeah.
The only thing I worry about is like Sven does have to be very front lines. With that Silencer in the game and the Sand King as well, you know, there's a lot to zone out the rest of his team. Once that Silence comes down, the Sven might find himself on his own, unprotected, and they can just kind of run him down. But yeah, they don't have as much damage as last game on the side of Quincy crew, that's for sure.
They're definitely just choosing between the Sven or the Magnus, I think. Like, if I'm thinking through BA's mindset at the moment, because they want to do something that's spontaneous and something that not people have experience playing against. Bam.
There it comes. We do get to see the Moose Sven, which hopefully not, but might be for one final time already. So we're going to have the Enchantress, Void Spirit, Silencer, Sand King, Spectre lineup of Quincy crew. Looking very teamfight oriented here, to be honest. It's a lot of teamfight coming out from these guys. Meanwhile, Business Associates, they go for the Earthshaker, Batrider, Kunkka, Bane, and Sven as their lineup here. Interesting. I mean, I think when we're looking at... I want to first focus on these lanes, because I think that's very important in this matchup. Brack's actually going to be playing the Batrider this time around, so it's going to be Kunkka versus Void Spirit of mid. Who has the favor in the lanes to you?
I think Spectre Silencer are going to be completely fine top, because Earthshaker, if he uses Fissure, Spectre can actually just walk over it, right? And then you got that Silencer with the first skill. It's going to be annoying. I think Quincy are going to win almost all the lanes in this matchup, because Sand King Enchantress is insane against Sven Bane. They're not going to be able to beat a Sand King Ench lane either. And mid is Void Spirit versus Kunkka. I think Quinn has a lot more experience as a mid laner. Eternal Envy only became a mid laner recently, again, ever since his time in NP where he was mid. So I think Quinn is going to be... I don't think I've ever seen Envy beat a lane against Quinn, but I also didn't watch like all their matchups in like the past, let's say, 5 months or something. So yeah. I do think Quincy are going to win their lanes, but BA do have the stronger team fight in this game, because they got the Kunkka, the Earthshaker, Batrider. These three heroes are absolute monsters once they hit like this level 7, level 8 timings. So Quincy are not going to want a team fight during that. And then that's going to give some space for the Sven to farm up.
Is it going to be enough, though? Well, I mean, we know that Quincy crew are the favorites, but this could be the draft they managed to turn things around with. I think this is the best chance, I'd say. To me, this one looks quite 50-50. I'm happy with both teams' drafts. Let's see what they can pull out of the bag here. This is Associates backs against the wall. If you guys want to be the best in NA, then this is what you got to come up against. This is how you got to prove yourself. You know, bring it out the bag now. Game number 2, Quincy crew versus Business Associates. Let's get into it. I'm going to start things off bringing everybody to the bottom lane from Business Associates. So they think you can get first blood with this?
Maybe. I mean, you got a lot of stuns, but you're gonna have to commit a lot of mana. You're gonna take a lot of damage here too. Moo's going in. MSS is kind of fast though. That's a 320 movement speed. Oh god,
Oh
Moo.
god, no. Jesus
hesitated.
Christ.
Oh,
he just gets
Jesus.
completely murdered on the high ground. Oh, that didn't look good
he
at
got the
all.
Arcane Curse though on SVG level 1, so he's not gonna get that 2 int right away.
Ah, boo.
Started this game. Yeah. But it was a good choice because you're gonna
really
Arcane
good
Curse the Bat Rider and the Sven, right? So they
Yeah,
can't fight
yeah.
back. So it was actually a very good choice to do that. I mean, you care more about the first blood. Who got it? Oh my, Quinn got it too. The first blood.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's terrible. That's terrible for MB.
So now up to 3-3-1 gold to start off this lane at. And he didn't even suffer for it, you know? He's got full mana, full health, rocking up into this one. Not having to use Tango. Oh, actually, he did have to use one shared Tango. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. Not going to make a remote bit of difference to the lane, though. And Lelis was even able to take the bounty rune off Fear as well, which makes it 3 bounty runes going to Quincy crew as well. Oh god, everything's just looking super bad right now for this. It's coming out the bad, but it is only minute 0. There's still a lot of Dota to be played. Hopefully they can chill out and yeah, let's take control of this laning phase. Well,
Looks
nice
like a
fish
double
route.
fissure block bottom to make things a little bit harder for Spectre and Saunter. It's just when I say they're gonna win the lane, I mean they're not gonna lose the lane, right? For Spectre, if he doesn't lose the lane, that's a win for him. He just wants to get out of the laning stage with the good last hits and good farm, so he can get a decently timed Radiance or whatever item that he decides to go for. Most likely, it's gonna be it's gonna be a Radiance. You can't really go Manta against the Sven. Very hard.
No, it doesn't really work. So yeah, you are probably going. We just seen everybody going for the Radiance. Like I was fully expecting to see some more diffusals on Spectres, but it's basically exclusive in Radiance, except for the occasional game where they go Manta first, and then into the diffusal. But yeah, I mean, Radiant's just been crazy popular in like 99% of Spectre games right now. Meanwhile, up in the top lanes, we got Moo and Fear laning up into Lelis. Meanwhile, MSS is going to come over and try and help him out a bit as well and try and put some pressure onto this Sven. Sven should be okay there, although Fear's courier certainly will not be, as MSS is able to sweep in from behind and grab that one.
I'm quite shook that MSS didn't start in the lane there and like try to help get the first lasses, because right now Moo's gonna secure the first 3 creep waves without any stress on him. But Bane's gonna
get killed off here. Yeah.
Thanks. Fear, you can't trade with Henchman. That's a hard hero to trade with. And he has a healing salve too on the end, so he's actually just debating Fear super hard right there.
Certainly is. Certainly is. How's this middle lane going then? 13-5 on Quinn right now compared to 8-0 on Envy. There, that's
no surprise there,
not the start we're looking for.
But definitely no surprise there. We kind of expected MB not to be having a good lane, and he got first blood on Quinn. So any chance MB had at actually going 50-50 or winning this lane went out the window. Dude, check out this tornado top. This is gonna destroy this lane. This is gonna hurt so much.
Here it comes, run from the
no.
tornado. Oh no. It's so damn slow from the
30
from the enchant.
seconds.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I don't like
Fear trying to make something happen. He has got the brain sap to get himself back a bit of health here, but it's violent up in this top lane. It is
Bottom
violent.
2, Brax getting very low. Healing salve up.
Denied.
Look at Spectre's stick, by the way. You see his magic wand? How many he has there?
It's a big
If you
stick.
click on the Spectre, that's a big stick. That's a
Very
big
big
stick.
stick.
So any chance they have at diving the Spectre and killing him has just gone out the window.
Yeah, now Brax
Brax.
actually in a lot of trouble. He tried to come in around the side, get the kill to SVG with the stun. They might be able to make it happen. They will bring it down. Looks like Brax will probably trade his life for it though, as you all will pop him with the value point in Desolate there as well. Not sure when he got that point, but that was a... If he just was holding the point there and just grabbed it at the split second, then that's a really cute move by Yawar.
Yeah. Top move. Slowed down. There's one more shockwave. Nah, they're not gonna go for this. Yeah, this Spectre's having a jolly old time bottom. 17 last hits to 7 last hits on the Bat Rider. Okay, they're winning the lane. Bottom here.
Yeah, but I keep looking back to mid. Yeah, every time I look at this CS chart, there's one lane which is sticking out a lot right now, and that's Quinn hanging out at 26-9 compared to the Kunkka's 18-0.
And
Quinn...
he gets a regen.
Oh God, why?
Rewarded for great gameplay. Good job.
Jesus.
That's what Gaben just said.
Yeah.
Rewarded.
Good job, son. Meanwhile, Brax goes down in the bottom lane, gets run down by SVG and Yoa. This is a happy Spectre. I mean, at least Moo's having a good time, right? 24-6 compared to Lettuce's 15-2. Lettuce actually the slowest farming core in the game, so this lane isn't going good for Quincy Crew, despite the Enchantress's best efforts.
Yeah, I mean, they did get the kill, right, on the Bane, so their net worth shouldn't be, like, too big. Yeah, if you go to net worth, the Sanking is ahead of the Sven.
Oh, dear.
In this lane. Yeah.
Come on, man. You
Exactly.
just give the business associates fans something. Anything.
I mean, like I said, I think Quincy were going to win these 3 lanes anyway. It's just a matter of after the laning stage where the Kunkka, Batrider, Earthshaker's fighting potential kicks in. If QC make a few too many mistakes, then BA are going to be back in this game. Because the Sven will farm faster than the Spectre. And I think Sven also can outcarry the Spectre.
True enough, yeah, true enough. We have seen this before, and we know the Sven definitely has the capability of doing that. It was not a Yoa Spectre, but it is possible. But to be honest, does this Void Spirit just run over the game with the lane he's been having? Is that a risk?
Sorry, you just cut off from me for a second. What was the last thing you said there?
I was just asking, is it possible the Void Spirit just runs over the game with the lane he's been having?
Yeah, he's gonna definitely try to get this next power rune and look to TP to one of the lanes that is applying pressure from BA. The haste is a perfect rune for Void Spirit to actually gank something. Okay, they're gonna
the
go
moment he
snaking.
spots anybody, snaking is going to be the unfortunate target right now. The damage just comes imploding in on the poor Earthshaker. He doesn't exist
Envy wants
anymore.
to kill that. Oh God!
He wants a catapult. I think he's
he had to kill the catapult. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's actually fine. He actually runs
to.
back in to get his run buff. Quinn coming in from behind, trying to look for a target. Oh my God, Fear. The next target to get run down by Quinn here. He's going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Envy looks towards SVG. Wants to try something here, but unfortunately can't use that X marks. Snaking comes back in, but unfortunately they've already lost their pirate now, and Snaking might just be heading straight back into the blender. It's going to be a double kill for Quinn.
Oh, that's 4 kills.
Snaking, yeah, man. Jesus. Well, you said the haste rune was
crazy.
good.
Yup. It was the perfect rune to get at 6 minutes, and the reason why MB was there, it looked awkward, but it's because he had to kill the catapult, because if he doesn't kill that catapult, this mid tower is dead. The problem is they should have just let MB die there. There was no way that he was going to get out. So, in the end, they're giving 2 more kills with the Bane and the Earthshaker. They just gotta calm down. This feels a lot like what happened to Crazy yesterday, with the supports just constantly going to the mid lane and dying to Quinn over and over again.
Brax running himself away into the trees, but Yuara is chasing. He's got that dagger on him, has the vision, and has the kill. But SVG will die to the tower at the very least. You know, man's got to make a trade. Gives his life to the tower. He only had 22 mana left, so probably even doesn't care that much about dying to that tower. Meanwhile, Fear. Oh boy, MSS is chasing. Got the 2 points in impetus now as well, but Sven coming in from behind. Can't find the stun to Lattice, and Lattice will also interrupt the Stormhammer, but in comes Yawar. Goes for the ultimate, tries to find Fear. Looks in towards Moo instead, and he is gonna get crushed.
Yikes.
As the Spectre comes swinging on over from the bottom lane, and oh God, this doesn't look like a fair matchup. This doesn't look like the right game. Are you sure we're into the right lobby here?
What are you saying? Are we watching Divine players play? Nah, man. It's just QC, dude. They're just too good. Their aggressive playstyle is very strong, and they're always forcing errors from their opponents. And that's what's happening to BA. BA is so focused on their farm and how they can like bring themselves back in the game. They don't know how to apply the pressure on their own.
Trying to run away from SVG here, but Quinn is chasing. He is hungry. He's got an arcane rune in the bottle as well. Another fantastic rune for the Void Spirit. It does look like Bane will get himself away though. Envy, meanwhile, he's just coming in to continue trying to defend this tower here. It kind of feels like he's just trading his life for farm or protecting the tower, I guess.
Oh, nice
fun
vision.
from behind. Is that enough? It is.
Yeah, it's enough to save him. His snaking had to do that because Quinn was about to get his Astro Step, his Dissimulate up, and then MB was going to be in a lot of trouble. They're trying to defend his mid tower as much as they can. Sven dying for his second time this game. He is... Yikes.
Yikes indeed. Is this the right play? Pouring this much into the middle tower, pouring so many deaths into this middle tower just to try and keep it standing?
If you lose his mid tower, then the Ancients are easy to access for QC. And this Sven is gonna... I think that's the end of Sven's game. If he doesn't get Ancients to farm. So they have to like keep on defending this, and hopefully one of these times they will get some kills on QC. Look at this, they're just smoking up for this Ancients. Even if the tower's not dead, now if the tower's dead, it's a lot easier to access this, right? They don't even need to smoke up for it. But you can see how much QC are prioritizing and shutting down the Sven now. It's just nobody else on the side of BA is able to put a split push or get out on the map or have any pressure from just them farming. Like, if you see a Bat Rider split pushing, do you care? Are you gonna go stop him or something? No, right? There's only Sven in this lineup that's actually a threat in this game. This Kunkka is only level 7, and he's about to solo die to the Spectre.
Oh my
Yikes.
god.
Yeah.
That's a run down by your wall with the drums. We saw the drum Spectre build earlier into earlier in the tournament into a Phoenix, and the idea there was just haunt in, kill Phoenix, get over, and join in the team fight. But this drums as well, just to find the tempo. Meanwhile, Brax actually killing Lelis here, pretty big deal actually, as Brax is able to bring this one down. But meanwhile, Mu has some trouble in the backlines here as the goddamn Void Spirit just chasing everybody, and this time with the DD runs down their carry. Crikey, this is a problem. Business Associates just kind of hemorrhaging right now. The same thing that happened last game, you know, the laning phase goes bad and they don't seem to be able to keep it together. They, the business boys lose their cool, and Quincy crew end up getting way too much.
Nah, at this point, they lost the mid tower. They're about to lose top as well. I don't think BA has the fighting capabilities unless they win something very, very soon. Like, this Kunkka is level 7, and if I look at QC's mid laner, he's level 10 already. that just can't be happening. And at the same time, BA don't have any heroes who can get lanes out. Earthshaker's dead top. No, he got out.
No, he's not. Snaking with the rare survival gets himself back to the base.
He was like, oh, it's like the attack animation was mid-air, and then he just got out on that last hit. I mean, it's small wins, right? Small wins, that's what matters here.
It does indeed.
Send back to farming a 3-stack of Ancients.
Yep, yeah, another bright silver lining for Business Associates, as this might get them close enough to the Hand of Midas. Pretty low roll on the
exactly. He's farming his Ancients to get his farming item.
Yeah.
You see how far behind BA is? QC have already taken like 2 tier 1s, invaded the top jungle, and Enchantress is non-stop defending bottom. And
the Spectre's still rolling over as well, you know. She's still looking for kills, looking for snaking here, doesn't even care, you know. This isn't the Spectre we're used to seeing. Most of the Spectres we've seen in this tournament sit in the jungle for 20 minutes until they get out their Radiance, and you are just not playing the same hero, it looks like.
So Yawar this game, he can go for the Manta, no problem, because this Sven is not going to be that farmed, where he's actually going to be able to kill those illusions quickly.
Yeah.
Right? So he's utilizing this tempo instead of just farming up to this, you know, big Radiance item. He's going to get that small Yasha, he's going to get that ulti orb, you know, find all that fighting potential in every single second of this game. Increases fighting potential. And then with his Manta, he can just, like, let's say solo kill the Bane or something with one hunt, and the Bane won't be able to do anything. Doesn't have to worry about the Sven anymore, because they're just so far ahead at the moment.
Xmarks is out onto Quinn here, but his team is behind them, and now they jump in with the lasso out onto the Void Spirit here. Maybe they can bring him down, but they need a bit more damage. They won't have it. They'll be able to get the glimpse away, jump off on the Void Spirit, and that's going to put an end to this gank. Meanwhile, oh, I say that actually, they're turning it around a little bit here as Lelis, he's looking for the stun. Target gets 3, follow it up with a horn, and all of a sudden they're just falling apart. The slam comes through, landing onto pretty much no one. Snaking will lose his life here. Meanwhile, SVG is going to trade, but they've already lost Brax on the Batrider as well. Now an Xbox comes down onto MSS, but unfortunately Envy's going to get cut through by Quinn there as the Astral Step will pop him off. Moon finds another return kill into MSS, but now he is surrounded, getting stomped in as the ground falls apart around him under the power of the epicenter of Lelis, and they take down the Sven. It's a 4-for-2 trade, and to be honest, I'm surprised they got the 2 on Business Associates. It's some small glimmer, but it's just so far away from being even a remotely close game right now.
Dude, this is why this playstyle is so good, because when you're up at the tier 2 tower and you pressure him, BA have no option but to bring everybody who's farming on the map to the mid lane and defend, right? And the moment BA does that, QC have 2 options. They can either run away and farm, and now BA stuck around middle, or they can commit to the fight if BA chase, and QC just wiped them, right? Because the moment BA started running back, they dropped that Arcane Curse, Sanking goes in with the stun, and it's just a complete disaster. Every single fight is going to be like this. Oh, let us
brutal chase, but maybe they found something here. Yeah, they'll jump in the Sand King, and that is going to be one very nice little treat. And maybe SVG is going to go down here as well. Brax trying to stay on top of him with that Firefly. Maybe he can finish the job here as they will get that kill. X marks out onto MSS. Maybe a bit of chain feeding can help Quincy Crew out here, but no. Quincy Crew, they are disciplined, and they will back themselves away from this fight.
Not bad. Oh, only losing 2 heroes considering BA got a really amazing pick off on that Sanking. And that was Sanking before his Blink Dagger, so he actually did lose some gold for it. And this will allow them to get on the map a little bit. Sven gets some space to farm. He's going to get an Ogre Club soon. Not, you know, a big item or something, but small wins to try and keep them in the game. Dude, it's only 15 minutes in. I feel like this game is like 20-something minutes in already.
With the way
speed that QC is playing at.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Spectre has Manta already with drums.
I want to point out how sad this Sven is that he couldn't go for an Echo Saber first this game as well. You know, this man, he wants to go for the Echo Saber. Oh, top lane, they're actually going to go right now. Quinn jumping in forwards, looking for a target. Doing a decent amount of damage to Envy here. Not really able to bring him down, but Yua's going to come in. He's got the big damage. They will slap Envy to the ground, and now they look for more. Quinn on the front lines trying to find the chase here. Doesn't have that Aghanim's, but doesn't need to grab the kill onto Brax, and it looks like they're going to get the +1 onto Fear as well. The lowly support shall be falling to the glaives and right clicks of Yua. And that's going to be another 3 kills. Meanwhile, Snaking, he's going to steal the Arcane Rune. And Quinn's just like, really? Did you really just do that? Trade your life for an Arcane Rune, you fool. And just going to chase Snaking down across the map now. And Lelis comes in with the assist. Oh, I claimed the bounty as well. Easy.
Too. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely... I don't think I've ever seen a Spectre be this farmed in my life before. He's got 9.3k net worth, 16 minutes in. This is supposed to be a slow farming hero, but he's just... I don't know, he's just like an assassin. He's just playing very aggressively, farming aggressively, taking a farm away from BA, getting into every fight he possibly can. He's 8-0-7 on the Spectre.
Yeah, it's a lot of KDA right now on this spec. Flying in that money. Kills as well. Just sitting on 9.7k gold. Jesus, going to hit the 10k gold mark in just under a minute here, which is very impressive for a Spectre. Not a flash farming hero at all. Quincy making their way down to bottom to link up with Lelis here. Business Associates, they are looking for something. They're looking to see if anybody comes to mid. Observer placed behind the tower. It's a nice move from Business Associates here. They might actually be able to find something. Let's see, Yua. Could be a great target. Let's see. Luado immediately spots him first and pops the horn. Tries to play it around by jumping around the horn all over the place. And now Business Associates, they're trying to scatter. They're trying to get themselves away. But what hope do they have of getting out of this one? Will they be able to hold a line if they do get jumped? Actually, they're going to look for this. Lasso comes out onto the Spectre. Can they bring her down, though? Lelis got to cut through onto the backline. Stop Snaking getting off any of his spells. He wants to drop the slam, but the Global Silence comes out afterwards as well, meaning no spells can be used by the Earthshaker. He gets taken down immediately. Meanwhile, Quinn looking for more. Brax trying to run himself away, but Fear is going to get chopped up and killed up, and it's going to be 3 dead on the side of Business Associates and 2 more limping away, and they're just going to call it. Game number 2 goes down in 18 minutes. Wow, man. I mean, I just started casting this series and it's over.
Yep. Well then.
Blimey, I mean, you're lost for words.